Yo, what's up guys? Today I'm going to be showing you guys a guide of PSYCHIS Battlegrounds. This is a fairly new game. It's really underrated. So I just want to show you guys a guide and teach you how to play so you can get started. Alright, so first of all, you want to press Loadout. And you have all these chains, right? Not chains, what am I saying? Souls. Hold on, let me Alright, so souls, right? Look at all these souls. There's soul of the chain, soul the noble, soul the elegant, Ymir. So you can see all these, right? So basically, these are all like your weapons and your magic. So you can equip two of them. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys a showcase of all these in a bit. So these are your weapons. You can equip two of them. So one. I'm pretty sure characters supposed to pop up here, but it's not for me. But I'm not sure. So you can just equip the slots, right? I'll show you guys the showcase in a minute, just like I said. Now we have the runes. So these are really important for your your builds and stuff. So we have all these different ones. I haven't unlocked all of them yet, but you have all these. So for example, some good ones are rage, gain a damage buff when on the brink of death, turning the tides of battle. So like you get a huge damage buff and health buff, I think, and so you can basically clutch up if you're about to die. Your screen turns red and everything, and you have something like, let me see, Vampirism allows the user to gain more mana with every successful attack. That's really good. And one more is Brilliance, enable passive mana regeneration for the user when they are good. In my opinion, this is the most important rune, because you'll see in a bit. So these are your runes, right? And yeah, these are your cosmetic sections. You can buy them in the store right here. Buy random ones. If you want to see what's inside of it, just press all these, right? And yeah, that should be it. So I'll show you guys a showcase of all the actually,
Brilliant.
alright, so if you have a weapon and a magic, it says you're a hybrid, right? That means you have like your mana and stamina like be in the middle. But if you go like both magic, you'll be a mage, I'm pretty sure. So I'll show you real quick. So if I equip Ymir for my first slot and Agni for my second slot, you can see I have less stamina but I have way more mana. You need to keep in mind for build, when you're making builds, that it will do this, it will change the stats. But if I do something like two weapons and get a warrior, which get 115 max stamina plus 75 max mana. Mana is your best friend, honestly. Like, you need mana if you wanna be good at the game. Alright, so I'll show you guys a showcase of not showcase, but a guide on the combat in this game. Alright, so basically, so I'll oh alright, so I'm sorry.
Brilliant.
Alright, so I'll show you a showcase, not a showcase, what am I saying? A guide on the combat. So this is you have the basic M1 string. Oh, that's pretty laggy. Of 5, right? On the 5th one, you knock them back. I'm pretty sure that's in most games. That's just a normal M1 combo thing. So I'll show you again. 5. That's, keep in mind your weapon M1s do more damage than your magic M1s. Alright, so this is 30 damage, I'm pretty sure. But if you do this, your magic M1s only does 15. It does half the normal damage. So I recommend doing if you're doing M1s, always use your weapon. But you can see if I use an ability for my magic now, right? You see how there's 3 bars at the bottom? The stamina bar, your health bar, and your mana bar. If you use a magic thing, you can see how your your mana bar drains, right? You can see how mine went back up. That only reason I have that is because of the brilliant rune I showed you when I was showing the runes. If you didn't have that, that wouldn't stay at the bottom. If you do want to get it up, you have to deal damage to opponents. So if you hit them with like your weapon, you don't get as much mana back, but you do get a few. But if you hit it with your magic at once, you get a load back, like a bunch of mana back. So if you're like a mage, that's like you should keep using your mana, your magic at once. But something cool about some of your magic abilities is, for example, if you have Enlil, like the one I'm using right now, you can do something like the second you get your 5 hits in, if you hold shift, right, this is gonna be your ultimate, like your special thing. Hold shift, it does that. That's like your ultimate version of C. But if this is your normal version of C, like just dash towards them. Another example is this is your ultimate V, and hold on, I'll show you when the cooldown's finished. But that's just like your ultimate version of V. This is your normal X, right? And hold on, let's just wait for my thing to go down. Yeah, that's your normal X. This is your normal V. Like it takes a while. It's still really good though, but it's only good if you use like a full mana build or if you use Rift, your weapon. And this is your ultimate X. It makes like a whole line of like lightning bolts, but this doesn't count for all weapons and magic. It only counts for tides and this, and I'll check in a minute. Yeah, so I'll show you guys a guide on a showcase of all the weapons and magic in this game now. Alright, so I'll show you guys chain now. So this is your normal M1 string. Same damage for all weapons, I'm pretty sure. And you have Freedom's Curse, it like pulls them in. It's really good for combo starter. You just have to aim it a bit. And now we have Chain Dance. It's hyper armor, so they can't really hit you. It's really, this might be like a S tier probably weapon, maybe A tier, but it's a really good beginner weapon because it's free as well. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this has no ultimate abilities, and this is a weapon. Alright, so this is noble and it has no ultimate and it's a weapon. So normal M1 string. Honestly, I might just only does 25. Alright, so not all of them are the same, but this one does 25. Alright, this is the first ability, X. It's alright, I guess. And this is Golden Assault. So dashes to them, it's pretty good combo starter, but you have to kind of like jump and dodge to like hit them again. So yeah, that's noble. It's alright. It's not the best, but yeah. Alright, so right here we have elegant. I haven't used this personally because I haven't like obtained it yet. But to obtain it, you need to do 12 daily quest missions. So this is what it is. I'll show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's alright damage, 16 damage, but it's alright. Alright, so this is the first ability. 16 damage. It's alright. It's good for combos, but other than that, it's not that good. And this is the second ability, C. It's good for, both of these are good for combos as well. But personally, I wouldn't use it just because of really low damage. But if you want to, you could. If you're going for like if you're going for a full weapon build like a warrior, this is pretty good. Yeah. Alright, so now we have Winter Blessing. So I mean, what am I saying? Ymir. So this is the normal M1 string. 3, 4, 5. This is magic, by the way. No ultimate. How much was that? I didn't read that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Like always. Yep. Now we have Winter Blessing. This gives you a hype armor basically. So you get 2. So once they hit once they hit you once, you lose one of the shields. You get no stun, so it's hype armor. It's gone. And if they hit you again, it's the same. But after those hits, you get no more armor. So it's really good. I recommend using it for starters. And yeah, this is Ice Eruption. It's like the one from Deep Woken. 18 damage. it pushes them back really fast, so you have to like jump, like really like continue the combo. But other than that, it's really good. And we have frozen domain. This is one of my favorites because it like keeps them in there. It slows them down. The opponent can't move around. And some tech you could do was like you can like keep M1ing them, but you don't do the 5th M1 so they get knocked out of it. So you just keep pushing them in, and they lose damage to your M1s and to your frozen domain. So yeah, that's Ymir. No ultimate, it's a magic. Alright, so now we have Ignis, I think. Ignis. So this is like a flame type thing. It's a magic and it has no ultimate. So I'll show you quickly. So flame wisp. So this is the normal M1s. Oh yeah, I missed M1, but it's alright. And we have wisp of flame. It's like it auto targets them. You can block it. It's really good to like to catch the runners and stuff. It's alright damage, it has burn to it. We have a scorching inferno. It's AoE, as decent damage, keeps burning them. So if they're low, that could clutch up really good. And we have flaming barricade. Oh, I kind of missed it. Alright, so this is it. It's really annoying because so you can like block people off from like getting to you. If you go runner, this is the best runner magic because you can just keep blocking them off. You can keep hitting them with your flame wisp so they get stunned. This is a good magic in general, but I don't like using it. I don't like using it because like I just don't like the damage of it. Alright, now we're on to Rift, one of my favorite weapons. It was my first weapon that I bought. So this is the M1s. It has alright damage, 19, bit more than average, a bit more than like average, but yeah, it's pretty good. So now we have Void Rift Divider, right? So this has a pretty good range. Oh, I thought I'd just show you guys a spatial reverse. Alright, so this like gets in there, and then you can stop N1ing them, and it's just good in general. It's hard for them to parry, but it's still possible, so it's not like guaranteed hits on them, but they can parry it, but it's pretty hard for the opponent too. And this is Void Rift Divider. It knocks them on the ground, and you can run and start M1ing them, or you could do something with spatial reverse send, how you get them in the air and then use X. So I'll show you real quick. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then yeah, and then you dash to them and keep going and do your M1s and stuff. So yeah, that's the gist of it. I enjoy this weapon a lot, but like once you get to like end game type stuff, this is not the best, but people still use it for combos. So yeah. Alright, so now we have Boreas. This is like Gale from Deepoker. So you can do like these M1s, right? And once you land your 5th M1, oh, I think you have to. Oh yeah, never mind. Alright, so this is your normal M1s. It's a magic type as well. 15 damage like all of them. So if you use like Heavenly Winds, right, it gives you like a buff here. And you can see on the head how they have like these like sparkle kind of things. This stops them from air jumping. And yeah, it just stops them from air jumping, and their stamina like heal is like reduced. Yeah, so this is Tempest Vortex. It launches them in the air and you can start M1ing them. There's no slam down or anything, but yeah, it's still good. And we have this basic punch. It has decent damage, 15. And you can dash to them and start M1ing them. So that's just Boreas, and yeah, it's really all. Alright, so now we're to like the expensive stuff. So this is called Divine. I think it's the only heavy sword in the game. It's really good, and it's fun to use as well. So basically, it's all hype armor, by the way. So yeah. So if you do this, right, it has good damage, 35. By the way, each like damage counts. So, like if it's like a 2 damage difference, it's still really good. So yeah, that's like the 35 damage. Now we have something called Serious Retribution. So you start spinning around them. See the damage? I think that's 18. Yeah, 18 damage. Hype armor as well. And we have this. So I didn't see how much damage it did, but yeah. This increases your damage while you're in here. It's really good. You have hyper armor while using that. So once you start using that, they can hit you, but they can't cancel your ability. So they have to start running. So yeah. So that's really old divine. It's a weapon, it has no ult ability, and yeah. And now this is my favorite weapon in the game. It's tied. You hold a trident, right? The thing about this, you have an ultimate just like Enlil. So what you do is, so this is the first ability, X. It like does that to them, so they're kind of like stunned. And this like the normal 25 damage. That's pretty good. Yeah, so like it stuns them. You can't do anything. You can continue the M1. So it's a combo extender. Now you got Cataract Ripple. Hold on, Cataract Ripple. It launches them to the end. You slam them down. 16 damage. Still really good. But this is what's gonna change like the whole trident. I'll show you. So what you do is you hold shift and press X, and now you've like put water in your thing. This like makes it stronger, I'm pretty sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 30 damage. And if they stand in here, right, they start take damage and they slow down. And I'll show you. This is Cataract Ripple. Oh, I ran out. Hold on. So it's like that, but it makes like a giant world thing. Hold on. So let's activate that, and then like you grab them, right, and then you slam down, and they're stuck in here. It slows them down a lot and does really good damage. You can start M1ing them. I don't recommend doing a 5th M1. Just wait a bit when you've done your 4th M1 so they don't get hit out the whirlpool. So it's really good. My favorite. So yeah, it's a really good end game weapon and goes with anything, honestly. Alright, so now we have Astraeus. This is one of the 10k silver magics. It's really good. It's all combo extenders as well. So we have the first ability. It's Stellar Vacuum. So it sucks them to the ground like they're stunned, and you can keep M1ing them. And then you have something called Event Horizon. So you can it does damage. It can teleport to them. It's really good as well. And now you have something called Collapsing Singularity. So it like shoots a whole barrage of like black holes. You can dash towards them and start M1ing them. It's just really good in general. This is like an ST 100%. Honestly, my favorite, one of my favorites as well. So yeah, that's all of Astraeus. Alright, so now we have EOS, I think. Yeah, EOS. It's like light fruit basically, Pika Pika. So we have first ability is Radiant Bolts. So like it hits them. It does 20 damage. I think, yeah, 20 damage was it? Without my M1. Let's try it again. Oh, I think it's like the hits are random. I'm not sure, but yeah. Hold on, let me try it one more time just to make sure. Or it might be a hold as well. No, alright, 2 hits, 8 damage. It's alright, I guess. Now we have Luminous Projection. So this like teleports them kinda. Slams down. And this is a pretty spammy ability as well. Good combo starter, I guess, if you like partner it up with something else. Now we've got Tear of the Skies. Hold on. So this is like a kind of aiming one. It's a more, yeah, it's really good damage, and yeah, it stuns them a lot. Pretty spammy. You can like pair it up with like Astraeus, and like people will guaranteed die. But like other than that, it's really good. So yeah. So that's all of Astraeus magic, enough, no ult, and yeah. Alright, so now I'll show you guys like just the mechanics of the game. So you can parry someone by holding F and pressing right click. So if they're if they're like M1ing you and you hold F, parry, you can catch them off guard. They're gonna get pushed back, and you're gonna have like a buff, I'm pretty sure, a speed buff or something, or damage buff. and go to jump towards them and start M1ing them. Or you can also press R just to parry them. You can just spam that if someone puts you in a combo and they might miss by accident, so you just spam R, and yeah, it's a good way to get out. It's pretty good evasive. So another mechanic in the game is you can double jump. After you double jump and you hold space again, you can walk around. It drains a lot of stamina though. The only reason my one looks like this is because I have different cosmetics I bought. So yeah, there's dashing, and yeah, let's see, just spam. The move in this game is pretty nice, and yeah, so that's that. So there's not a lot to this game. It is pretty new still. So yeah, other than that, this game is a really good game, and yeah. So alright, so I'll see you guys in my next video. Alright, see you guys.